YouTube, this is ToyRocket back again with my 6th Wi-Fi battle, and, yeah, so, I lead with Bastardon, and Kiriako, that's his name, leads with his, Electivire, so I metal, burst thinking he's gonna Earthquake, but he doesn't, he goes into Uxie, and after a few pointless hits, I get up my Stealth Rocks and Metal Burst, which doesn't really do much, but, you know, it's whatever. And then he goes into Mew, and this Mew is really weird, because it freaking knew, what do you call it, like metronome, and stuff like that. So yeah, I go into my Scarfed Espeon, shit, and, Shadow Ball, and he goes back into Uxie. Uxie takes a bunch of damage, and then Uxie's got like a Quick Claw or something ridiculous, and, it lets him go first. So, yeah. I'm just going to Shadow Ball again and take him out. So, yeah, and this is a Scarfed Espeon, and he knows Calm Mind, and I'm not really sure why, but he knows Calm Mind. So, yeah, if that's ever necessary, which it won't be, but, you know. I Shadow Ball this Lugia, and it almost dies, but it doesn't, and because of the special defense drop, I'm going to die to this Aero Blast, which kind of annoyed me because Espeon probably could have, or it would have helped me a lot later. So yeah, but I go back into Bastardon, and I'm going to Stone Edge this Lugia, but he switches into Groudon, and that Stone Edge isn't going to do much to Groudon at all, so yeah, now I'm going to Metal Burst here, and he is going to Solar Beam, and I'm not really sure why, but he did, he Solar Beams. And, it does, he gets a crit, and it does over half, so I Metal Burst, and it does a pretty good amount to him as well. He's down and low. Yeah, so I was kind of wondering whether I should stay in or switch. I have, I have things on my team that can avoid the Earthquake, but I just left him in. I don't know why. He was gonna die to a Solar Beam and an Earthquake anyway, but I don't know, it's whatever. So, yeah, I go into Kangaskhan, and I'm just gonna... Oh, no, he withdraws. And I'm going to Fake Out, and then Sucker Punch. Because that's what Life Orb Kangaskhan does. And that does just over half, and then I Sucker Punch, and that is going to KO. So, sweet. Electivire's dead. So, yeah, there's the Life Orb damage racking up, and he goes into Giratina, and this is when I was like, okay, you've got to be kidding me. Because this thing is stally is everything, and it's got pressure, and I don't have any PP ups or anything like that on Sucker Punch, so I basically have the opportunity to use it like twice, and I go ahead and waste one time here, because I'm like, I'll just Sucker Punch, just whatever, because I forgot he had pressure. So now I have one Sucker Punch left, and this is retarded. And, yeah, he's getting his leftovers, and I'm going to Earthquake, because I don't want to use my Sucker Punch, that or I'm out. I think I'm out, actually. And, yeah, he rests. And that's bad, because now I have to do everything over again. So, yeah. And now I'm going to Hammer On, but of course I missed, and he's still sleeping, and that's good. And then there's Sun, and then I'm going to withdraw and go into Sceptile, because Sceptile has a Life Orb, and he knows Dragon Pulse. So I'm going to Dragon Pulse. Yay, and it doesn't even do half. So that's kind of bad. And then he wakes up, and he uses Fly. And I have no idea why he would do that, but he did. He used Fly. And he also uses, like, Shadow Force or something. I think that's what it's called. But it's just pointless. So I go into my Lantern to take the Fly. And, of course, it's not going to do anything. And now I'm going to Thunder Wave. This guy. No, I don't. I Confuse Ray. Because I predicted the switch back into Groudon. Ah, what a good play. So, I should have just surfed thinking he was going to switch, but I was like, nah, I'll confuse him, which was kind of retarded, because I probably could have killed this Groudon. But, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to switch, because I don't want to get hit by Earthquake, and he hurts himself. Yep. And now I'm going to Brave Bird and kill him. After he gets leftovers. Crap. This is my Choice Band Pidgeot, and Pidgeot's definitely outclassed by, like, Staraptor, but, I don't know, I was thinking about it earlier. I like my Pidgeot. It does good for me. So, I'm going to switch out here, even though I don't know if I could have KO'd, I don't know, but he goes for Psychic, and that's not going to do anything to Lantern, because Lantern's a bulky motherfucker. And now I'm going to, oh yeah, he's soft-boiled which is weird. Again, now I'm gonna Thunder Wave, so I can slow this thing down, and then go for the Confuse Ray. But I forgot he has Synchronize, and that really annoyed me, because now, if I confuse him, it'll probably confuse me too, and I don't want that. So, he Hyper Beams, and that does a little over half, which is kind of... Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. But, I was wrong. Yeah, and I get paralyzed, and then I get my leftovers, and he gets his... No, he has to recharge with this weird quick claw thing. And I think this guy was a hacker. I know that for sure. But it's whatever, and he gets paralyzed, which is good, and I get Confuse Ray, which is also good, and then Sunlight's still going, and I'm getting my health back, which is nice. And he switches into Giratina, and I don't remember what I do here. I want to say I Thunderbolt, yeah. I Thunderbolt, and that's not going to do anything to this Giratina, who resists it and has massive special defense. So, yep. And, leftovers. Getting leftovers, get my health back. And he uses his, what do you call it? His Shadow Force or something like that. So now I'm going to go into Kangaskhan because it doesn't affect Kangaskhan. Yeah, there it goes, Shadow Force. And so I'm just going to fake out and then leave. Or fake out an Earthquake or something like that. There's a fake out. Taking some damage. He flinches. Now I'm going to Earthquake, or do I switch? I don't remember. I bet I Earthquake. No, I Hammer Arm. I don't know why I Hammer Arm, but I was kind of thinking Giratina had Levitate, which is kind of stupid. So I got a pointless speed drop. Yeah, so I'm going to switch here back into Lantern to take the Fly again, and then Thunder Wave, I believe. But I probably get paralyzed, so it doesn't matter. Leftovers for him, leftovers for me. Just wasting time now. Oh, he rests, and for the second time, I think, and this was retarded. It's like just a stall war here, and it really annoys me. Because that's why this video is so long. It's in double speed and everything. And I could tell this guy didn't really know what he was doing, but whatever. So, yeah, I confused him, and he withdraws, and he goes into Lugia, and Lugia is just about dead from Stealth Rock, so he's going to die in a minute. So, he switches, and I also switch, and I switch into Pidgeot, which is good, because now I'm going to U-turn and get out of there after I kill him. And I'm going to get a free switch into Sceptile as his Lugia dies. So, yeah, and then he goes into Mew. Yeah, so he goes into Mew. And I'm going to Leaf Storm here because I'm Life Orbed, and I know I'm faster. And, nah, he's paralyzed. But, there he goes, this strange quick claw, like, I have to go first thing. I don't even know what that is. If someone could tell me, that'd be awesome. And I Leaf Storm, but it doesn't kill, which is stupid. But, it doesn't, and I Dragon Pulse him, and he dies. So, yay, death. Which isn't really funny, but I don't know. So, yeah, he goes back into Giratina, and I think this is his last poke, but I'm not sure, and it's got its pressure, and I'm going into, what's his face? Lantern to paralyze him when he gets out of his sleeping habits, and he's still sleeping, and now I'm paralyzed, and that's retarded, and stuff like that. I think he got paralyzed like 4 times this game, and I got paralyzed 500 million. So he goes into his, what do you call it? He goes into his Shadow Force thing, and I'm going to stay in and take it, and it does just over half. This is what it does, over half. Yeah, there we go. And now I get a Thunder Wave, which is awesome, because finally I have a Thunder Wave up. And now he's slow, and I'm slow, which doesn't really matter, because I'm already slow. And he Dragon Pulses, which I don't really get why he did, thinking he could kill me, which I know he wouldn't. I knew he wouldn't. And there we go, what do you call it? Confuse Ray. Because this is OU Parafusion, obviously. So I go back into Sceptile, and he somehow manages to get through both the confusion and the paralysis, and snap out of his confusion second turn, which is stupid. Now I go into Kangaskhan, and I'm going to fake out again, just to get more damage, because this thing needs to die so I can win. Because this battle was really long, and I was done playing at this point. Not really, because Pokemon's cool, but I don't know. So now, Life Orb is withering me down, and I'm going to Earthquake, because now I finally realize that Hammer Arm and Earthquake are the same power, and I don't need to weaken myself for no reason. I just leave my Kangaskhan in to die. Poor Kangaskhan, but you know that's how it goes. So I get to go into Sceptile and eventually kill this thing.
with Dragon Pulse. I wanted to go into Pidgeot at the end just to Brave Bird it to death because Brave Bird is cool and Pidgeot is cool and Pidgeot kills things for me. But no, I won't do that. And I gotta quit there, but I don't really care. I mean, this guy used 4 Ubers and I used all of you and you, whatever. So yeah, that's it. Peace.
I apologize for the freaky video, audio, recording, sound mess up thing, but that's because I have an awful habit of moving away from the microphone. So yeah, that's what it is. And I just want to give a shout out-ish thing to a kid I know. Goes by Flight 564. You can find him on YouTube. He's got some pretty cool Call of Duty montage. I hate Call of Duty. Call of Duty's homo. Just kidding, that's mean. But no, I don't care. But yeah, so go find him and watch his videos because he's got like 2 views and I think they're all by him, so that's funny. Bye.